Hey. 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 Another RE9 trailer? We could watch one right now, guys. We could literally...
Sir.
She's watching Bridge. At work. Bold.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
Oh, come on, Grace. What the heck?
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same
I
pathology
see
as the
jobs like this, and I think to myself that,
now,
like,
I need a good technical analyst on this.
it could be worse.
Okay.
Why would you ever want to work in a corporate
Your
workplace?
eyes on the crime scene.
Why would you ever want to work for the FBI,
Remember,
dude?
don't tell.
Come on. Slurp. Sorry, I'm drinking tea and it's still hot, so I had to slurp it. Do you like a slurp? Hold on. Ah, sorry. Hey, how's everybody doing? Happy Friday. What's up to Snack? Will. Nitram. Rinslet. Pixel. How are you? I'm cold and I don't like tea. You're stupid. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. I have 80 hours on Bloodborne. What's up with that? Been playing that a lot. Fun game. I only got 17 on this. We took a 1 break. We took a 1 week break. And it feels like it's been like a month. Chalupa? It was good. It is messy. Most items at Taco Bell that have Pico on them are messy. Because it's just packed in. It all falls off. But that's true of anything. Pico, I agree. I also like that avocado wrench. What have we said here today? You know, Brudge, then alas, you know. That also works. If you know Brudge, then alas, you know. What the heck? When did I make a second file? What was that for? I think I was making a choice or something. There's no choices. If you know, you got it. You lost a Pokemon, huh? No. Oh god, no. Now training Wretchword? No. Who did you lose? Who would Wretchword be replacing? Fluoride is a stone, right? Looking like a no? Oh god, I hope it's not Chillerman. Your Archeops, no! Lamars. It's looking like no on the fluoride. It's awful. Although I have to imagine it's an easy Pokemon to lose. Find one later when we pick up a quest. Okie doke.
I hear that wolves show up a lot in the desert beyond
They
the
do.
eastern.
Lots of wolves in the desert. Just that in the gym, that always sucks. Because then you go into the boss battle, like, stressed. Farure. I like her. She's one of my favorites. I like her, and I like Chillerman. And I like Bagendash. Just cause. Think. So where are we at in this game? If I recall, we have 2 or 3 quests left at the moment, like from what we have. This is on wait. This is... Go to the library, okay. Let's see, Devola. I would love to do that. I feel like I really do live in this village. I really feel like Zabrag. I'm back here every week. Living my stupid, same old daily life. Nickname for a female Spiro. What are we playing, Pixel?
What have we got today?
Do you have a theme going?
Doesn't
just
look
whatever?
like I have any work for you right now. Come back next time you're free, okay?
Wait. Okay, call me stupid, it's fine. Is it out already? I thought it wasn't coming out until... Or are you just planning? Fire Leaf Green Plus? Oh, are you playing a ROM? I see. Oh, never mind. Is it Popola? We gotta go to the library. Either way, I'm gonna go do that. Oh, a Spiro, huh? Shuttle slit. Oh. How about like cockatrice? Does that even fit? I don't think it does. Cockatrice. Cockatrice. I don't like that. Looks like oh, Portobello. How about Portellabo? Can you tell me about cooking?
Popola asked me to organize the books.
That's awesome. Popola. Popola, we need to know about cooking. Don't talk to me about cooking.
The Forest of Myth is to the north.
Port of Subs. What about like King of Queens? I'm not seeing anything in the oh, here we go.
Wait, is this a book of recipes?
Most seem to require rather exotic species of fish.
Shark!
Yeah, I haven't even heard of some of these. Let's go tell the tavern keeper about it.
Yeah. No worries, Brudge. No worries. So everything else is in Seafront, though. Guys, how was everybody's week? Mine was weak. Mine was okay. I feel weird this week. Oh, I went out the wrong way, sorry. I don't know, work was a little bit whelming. A little bit whelming. It wasn't like bad. I handled it all fine, but I had a lot of like tricky tickets and situations and stuff that I had to deal with. And my boss is out this week, so I kind of had to I had to be a big boy. Which I'm more than capable of making my own decisions, but like, obviously there's sometimes where you have to talk to like, you know, a manager or something. That's just how it works. And I had a lot of those situations where I was like, well, like, I need to talk to somebody. So I had to go to my director for a lot of things, and I felt like I was like asking too much. But I had a lot of just weird ones this week. And I had to put my foot down a lot. Which, I don't know what it is about this week. Everybody came out of the woodwork, but saying no is fun. But saying no to a lot of things starts to make you feel a little like, I'm playing the heel. I don't want to play the heel. I don't want to be the bad guy. I don't know. It weighs on you a little. It wasn't like an overly like stressful week or anything. I handled everything fine. I just didn't like what I had to do this week. And I had a lot of like project stuff to catch up on that I couldn't work on because of it. And I'm gonna be really behind next week. I gotta put together a presentation on Monday that I have to present on Tuesday. And it shouldn't be too hard. But, you know, I could have had it done sooner. And then I have to write a bunch of documentation. And I'm also behind on. But it is what it is.
Hey, so I found a cookbook in the library with some recipes that might interest you.
Stayed up way too late last night. I also stayed up way too late last night. It was 3 a.m. when I went to bed, and I was like, whoops. Slept in for a little bit. Made sure my phone was on, and I slept in.
Really? Let me take a look.
And I woke up to an angry email. So I got my day started off a little stressful, I won't lie.
Shark? Really? Wow, this is some high-class cuisine. I've never even tried cooking something like this before. Still, shark fin fried rice sounds amazing.
Wow.
Think you could help me track some down?
You can eat shark fins? Man. Anyway, sure. I didn't come this far just to quit now.
Wonderful. In that case, here's the shopping list. 5 sharks, 5 bags of rice, and 5 mushrooms. Oh, and thanks in advance.
Okay, Mr. Tavern Keep. I'm gonna point out some flaws here. 5 sharks, alright, man. That's a lot. 5 bags of rice? That is a lot of rice. That is a lot of rice. 5 mushrooms? Why even bother? How are you portioning this out? 500 mushrooms, maybe.
How gourmet cuisine can survive even in the midst of a food shortage.
Maybe they're big like Mario. Head-sized mushrooms. Even if they were big like Mario, a mushroom's gonna shrivel up. So is it this pier? Would fish here with sardines? Catch a shark? I guess it would have to be here. This is the ocean. When we start fishing, let's check on that guy by the lighthouse. Oh, okay. Let's find out. What's up, the new artist? Are we talking this guy? SpongeBob big guy? Oh, here he is.
Hey, guess what? I went shopping with my girl a little while back.
You mean the one who only goes to super expensive places?
That's her, all right. Anyway, there was this nice accessory that I thought would look great on her and didn't cost much, so I bought it for her.
Nice.
But she refused to take it.
What?
She said she doesn't wear cheap accessories.
Ah, come on.
Well, that's not too surprising.
Yeah, I should have known better than to try and impress her with such shabby flim-flam.
Shabby flim-flam.
Next time, I'll get something high class all the way. It'll cost twice my yearly salary. No, 3 times.
Buddy,
Are you certain this woman even cares for you?
Of course she does.
It's a brag. I'm afraid we're going to have to kill this man. Oh, man.
You humans certainly have complex and exhausting mating rituals.
Shabby Flim Flam is a... it's an Ace Attorney character.
I tell ya, there isn't another.
Did we get... What is our deliverable? Leave him come back for this, maybe? Oh. A to B to C to A. The fuck? Dead end. But hey, other than work stuff, how the fuck did I screw this up? Isn't there a way over from here? Oh, back here. Other than work stuff, pretty good. Pretty fine week. I don't know, I didn't do much. I don't usually do much. Played video game.
Hey, how'd everything go?
I played Bloodborne. I'm almost done with it. Genuinely, I'm like so close.
Oh, it went, fine. It was fine.
I just have to finish the last Chalice dungeon and a half, I think.
Glad to hear it. Though, you don't look very happy.
I started the Defiled... whatever, Defiled Thumaru? I don't know. The Defiled dungeon. I'm halfway through that. I beat the Watchdog last night, which I know is like one of the bosses that everybody always talks about. And it was hard.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize this until I got on the boat, but apparently I get seasick. Horribly, violently seasick.
So I got the rest of that in the last dungeon and the final boss, and then I'm done.
The smell in my cabin was just unspeakable.
Oh.
I had no idea one guy could create that much, you know.
You would get along with Tsubasa.
Barf?
I really want to stay in the trading business, but I don't think that's going to be possible if I can't sail.
Imagine a little sailor Tsubasa, like, getting up and being like, I'm taking the wheel! Keith and Tsubasa scourge the 7 seas. Ah, and Oa.
Anyway, here's your payment.
So
Thanks again.
real. 1,000 gold.
Thanks, and, good luck.
Good luck, Keith.
I never imagined my dreams would be dashed quite like this. What a bummer.
What a tremendous waste of our time.
Who knew the guy would get seasick? Maybe next time he can try finding work that doesn't involve the ocean.
Maybe next time he'll try sitting at home and doing nothing.
Fish, 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 fish. How do we do this again? I don't have sardines. I'll go get some, or I could fish some up. That would be truly diabolical. We can use the allowance we just got to buy supplies. Snack was saying harrowing week for the games industry.
The latest
I agree. I don't have much commentary to provide, but obviously shit sucks. I look at the news that comes out about the industry. I mean, this is true of like many things in the world right now. But to my core, I'm a gamer. So I know video games. So when I hear when I hear stuff about the industry, I have a better grasp or, understanding of
If you're ready to get serious,
the severity of things, I guess. And I don't know, man. How's this industry even staying afloat at this point? I'm gonna go over here. It really is a mystery. God, I forget how to do this. Oh, sharks are strong, Mirakun. Are you kidding? That wasn't real. This is gonna be expensive. I'm gonna go through a lot of sardines here. So my guess is we want to get it before it. We don't want to wear down the health bar completely. We want to Pokemon throw a Pokeball when it's at like half HP and just hope. Oh, I'm getting a little too hasty. A little too hasty. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Hey, what's up, buddy, bro? Respect the pouch. And Yona's almost out of Capri Sun. This better be a good dish. Here we go. Bring it on. Bring it on, Tom. I don't think this is a shark. It is. Holy fuck. Where did it go? Yo, what's up, Comb? Is there a girl to woo while we fish in this one? I don't think she's gonna be wooed by fishing. I don't think she's gonna be wooed at all. I think she hates us. Oh yeah, this is free now. Yona at home alone trying to break the Guinness World Record for fastest Capri Sun drink and then having to lie down after. She should not be doing that. Who's watching that girl? Oh, it should be me. Bard sip. I'm gonna say something so self-indulgent, and I really should wait till Sizz is here. I really should wait. Remind me to say something when Sizz gets here. If Sizz gets here. What the heck is that? Bucket? Bucket? Sizz gets here, say something. Can we pin that? It'll be funny. My bait was eaten. You guys, it's snowing again. Very light dusting of snow, but supposedly we're getting big snow again on Monday. Not looking forward to it at all. But you know, I need to catch this shark and get out of here. I just had like a chill go down my spine where I realized I'm in purgatory. We need to get done with these quests. We gotta finish this fishing. Three sharks? 3 sharks? Larry David doesn't say 3 sharks. Question of the day, does he say 3 sharks? 3 sharks? He doesn't say that. That's not real. Papa 820. Got bad news, brooch. I got bad news. I got bad news, brooch. Yeah, what if instead of whitefish, Larry David said, you know, 3 shark.
We got the latest. Oh.
Mushroom. There may be mushroom on it. I'm never gonna stop quoting it. It's too funny. It's my thing. It'll wear out eventually. I'm sorry. It's characterized the playthrough. I'm not even doing anything with it. I'm just saying whitefish. It's not funny. It's not comedy. Nothing is comedy here. Did you see him do that, like, Vice spin? That was so video gamey of him. Just, it goes over there. How is that catching the shark? Just yeet it over. Video game logic, dude. Video game. Video James Sunderland. Miss James. That's not a, that's a, what was that, a flame? As they announced Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Nintendo Switch. Coming soon on Pokemon Day next week. Truly a bizarre announcement. The games are $20 a pop. Not on the NSO. Digital exclusive games that feature the Sevi Islands. Dropped in the dead of night. Leaked in the dead of night. I think they announced it because their hand got forced. I don't know. Why would they have announced it now? Did they? I mean, what do we think on that? It's just weird. It's bizarre. They've been bizarre about how they've been doing everything lately, though, so maybe it's just weird. They had all the stuff, like, ready. But I don't know if they, like, slapped it together. So we have the rice as well. I got the rice. But it's a very strange announcement and everybody's confused by it. Not because it doesn't make sense, but because it's just odd.
Fantastic. Let's see how this tastes.
Honestly, this sounds like it'll be delicious.
Okay, here you are. Go ahead. Let me know what you think.
Here goes.
Well?
This is fantastic. I've never had anything like it.
I'm taking it to Go Box. Yona's gonna love this.
Splendid. In that case, we have a new special. Maybe I'll even name it after you. Oh, and here's some payment. Thanks again.
Well, what's in this to brag? Oh, you know, it's got 3 shark mushroom. Wanting to trade for the Kaine. Hey, good on us. And so, are we ready to move? Look at us. 49%. Facade! Oh yeah! I gotta be honest, the brag. That sounds fucking awful. There may be capers. Oh, capers in my fried rice. Shooting some capers. See these balls? Shooting some capers. Oh. That guy doesn't like him. I got nothing. Hey, David, I don't know. But yeah, Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green. 20 bucks a pop, not 20 bucks a bundle, which I think is also kind of like... Someone pointed that out to me, and that really put it into perspective for me. Where I was like, wow. It's like, people are going to want to buy both. And many people will. And that's where I'm like, that's truly crazy. But I don't know. I'll probably get it. I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm not in the mood to... This guy keeps beating me. Like, this guy's tough. This guy's hard. I wanted to get materials from him, but... You kind of have to turn your brain on to fight him. It's not something I'm very good at doing. I'm not craving a Pokemon right now. Maybe for obvious reasons. I'm doing quite alright on the Pokemon front. But I don't know, maybe someday. And maybe not. Yeah, I'm almost done with ZA. And that's like the only Pokemon I'm playing on my own time, but obviously we have 2 Pokemon that we're playing on stream. Which I think is enough. But you can never have enough Pokemon. So I don't know, maybe. I'm never getting the itch to play Fire Red and Leaf Green is the thing. Very rarely am I. I don't love Fire Red and Leaf Green. I did when I was younger and it was novel. But now that it's not novel, I would rather just play Gen 1. I don't know. There are some cool things about it, but and it's great for ROM hacks. But beyond that, I don't know. I played Pokemon Green recently enough, so it's not. I'm not even like itching for Kanto.
What have we got today? Which job should I give you first?
Here we go.
Oh, brother. This one's rich.
I love her.
Some guy wants to give a gift to a woman, and he needs your help. I wrote down the client's location on your map, so head over there to get the detail.
Yeah, it was weird. He didn't give us like a real quest. Hooray. And if you want to hear something truly, if you want to hear something truly treasonous right now, the most recent itch I got for Kanto, I thought to myself, maybe I'll go finish Let's Go. I think I'd rather play that right now. Because there's still like a novelty to that. Because I haven't really played that game. I do own it. That's not the ultimate version. Yeah, they're calling Fire Red and Leaf Green the ultimate version, which is really funny. You would get, if no one at Nintendo or Game Freak would have the confidence to leave their house and say that. Like, that is something you can only say from behind the screen. If you say that out in the real world, you might get stabbed. And that goes for most games, really. can't just declare ultimate version. Someone's gonna be on your ass for that. I think that's bizarre. My thing about Fire Red and Leaf Green, there's something about them. Again, at the time they were novel, and I'm not crapping on them either, because I still, you know, like the game. And have plenty of good memories with it, but they're kind of bland. There's something bland about them. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. There's something about them that feels bland. I look at Heart Gold Soul Silver. That is a remake that like pops. I think. I think they took lessons and applied what they learned. I think Fire and Leaf Green feels like
You
weird.
can get inside Facade, right?
There's something alien about it.
Sure, but
Oh, perfect. Listen, there's something there that you have to get for me. My girl wants a new accessory, but it has to be made from this really rare ore that they carry in Facade's Strange Things store. So next time you're there, could you buy some for me? I think it's called fluorite. Please?
I mean, I guess.
I guess. Thank you, Zabreg. That is the best response you've given to anything.
Oh, thank you. This is fantastic.
Such affection. This man has
Your
clearly been
affection.
entranced by his lover.
Seems to me like he's being played.
Whatever do you mean?
You know, this may be
Elaborate.
one of those things a magic book just can't understand.
Ridiculous. There is nothing beyond my knowledge.
I wish you said knowledge.
If you say so.
But yeah, I don't know. I'll probably play him anyway. I've thrown money at worse. I have thrown money at so much worse. Yeah, that is the biggest bummer. That has me super bummed. Hi, Sis. No online connectivity, what's the point? When Sis gets here, say something. Sis, I was gonna say something super self-indulgent earlier. But I said, like, it doesn't make sense to say it if Sis isn't here. Do you think Natsuno and Miura would be good babysitters for Yona? We're looking for someone. Are they looking for work? Yeah. The lack of online is just like... What's the point? I was thinking about what team I would use if I played it. Guys, I'm probably going to get them. I was thinking about what teams I would use if I played them, and I was like, what trade evolution am I going to use? Since, like, I can't normally do that. Well, I still can't do it. So what's the point? I don't want it anymore. I can't play Dodrio's berry picking. What's the point? I thought we were going to get to play the Dodrio game. Content that a handful of people on this planet have ever seen. Walk in the park after Flaney, yeah. It would be mildly fun. Yona's sweet angel in bed by 8 p.m. I don't think she's a problem at all. Sometimes a kid can just be good. There doesn't have to be a punchline. She's just sweet. Sometimes there doesn't have to be a funny punchline. She's just good. Oh shit! Yes. Yep. I agree. And yeah, restrictive choices, like, come on! I saw a tweet today that was like, Man, I can't wait for a new generation of kids to be so confused by why they can't have Crobat, Umbreon, or Espeon for an arbitrary reason. But yeah, I mean, I am in love to death with Ruby Sapphire Emerald. That's my go-to Gen 3 experience. And I also would probably, again, I'm playing Emerald on stream right now. Like, I don't, I'm not craving Pokemon right now. And yet, I might get it, I don't know. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I was going to bring up another topic, sort of tangential to this. Oh, because I'm lacking in creativity and I am, I like to steal. That's not true. Snack had a cool idea yesterday that he did and he made, and it was just, it was, you know, it was just a little thing. But it was a little thing that I also want to put together. There's a list of all his winning Nuzlocke teams, or all his champion teams. I think that could be fun to have and keep track of. Put on a little spreadsheet. Most of them would be from here, from the stream, but I have a couple that I've done off stream. Could be a fun living document to keep. I love a good document. I love a good note. I love writing things down. It massages my brain. Did I go over the AZ list? No, I didn't actually. I could do that.
Hey, do you have any fluorite for sale?
Oh, Pixel, that's good. I think...
Oh, I see.
I feel like I had that at one point.
Well, we've come this far. Might as well finish the job.
It's interesting, because if I made that now... I was much more strict back in the day, and it was also the games kind of, Oh, maybe we did. That does sound a little familiar. The games were more strict back in the day in terms of how you could play them and, you know, still enjoy them. But it's gotten a lot more loose these days. I play a lot more games now, like Gen 9 and like any of the spin-offs like Arceus or ZA, where I think I would count them, even though they're like not quite traditional, but they're like close enough. Where I have like a very fluid team, like I have more than 6 guys, and like, would I count them? I mean, I definitely would, but you know what I mean? It makes that list a little more loose, I think. We're going to Baron Temple, right? With the dungeon. We do not have... Wait, what was that? How'd Oh wow, we didn't unlock like anything over here. Was there a shortcut over here we could have unlocked? We would have had to run over here at some point to get it either way, but that could be fun to put together. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's right. We've been playing, obviously, Black 2 lately. And even though I am playing that on an illicit device, technically, it's, you know, the Pokemon on it are legal. And I should be able to trade them into a real copy of the game, I think. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I don't know, it's just a ROM, right? So I think that should be possible. And it has gotten me thinking that... I don't know if I'll do this, but I would like to. I've talked about this before. On my copy of White, that's kind of my like trophy copy. That's like my collection lives on there from like, and how long? I don't know. At least like a decade of Pokemon, like from the GB8 days up to Gen 5. All of my teams are on there. Like all my important guys. And I've been collecting them, or I had been collecting them, and I'd been assembling like all-star teams for the... Oh god, I hate these spiders. For the monotype challenges in white, Black and White 2 for those medals. But I never went back and did them. And so I was thinking, oh, Floret, easy. Just one? I never went back and did them, and the goal I had was to do like a couple more runs of either, you know, Black 2, or even just some of the GBA games, or even the DS games, and transfer my guys to that file so I could finally have like all my monotype teams completed, and I could do that challenge. And there was also there's also a medal for a solo run, and I was going to do that with my Infernape, who was my guy, my Infernape that I've had since Diamond came out. He's my buddy. He was going to do the solo run. And now that we are playing Black 2 on stream, and we're definitely going to have like more than 6 guys by the end of it, that might pad out the team, and I might do those challenges on maybe on that file. That could be fun. Maybe Paprika will do the challenge. Could be fun. If I do that, I might stream it. Could be fun for us. I could tell you all about my guys. That would be truly indulgent. But I think that could be fun. It would be like, I'd be like sharing my collection. And like a memory lane thing for you. That, yeah, Sizz, like, they feel like your guys. They feel real. They achieved it somehow. I don't know. Genius. Like, that's my Infernape in the box, dude. That is not an Infernape. That is my guy. He has been around since 2007. If anything happens to him, I will be very sad. Paprika, take good care of him. But it's cool stuff. And you could see my embarrassing, like, middle school-ass nicknames. Like Shocky the... I don't know. I'm making this one up. Shocky the Jolteon or something, you know? That guy doesn't exist. Do I need to bring this back to... no, he just wants the raw ore, right? Dang. Yeah, he just wants it. Shocky Rat. It's Shocky Rat. See material? I get. Simple man. Simple plan. Moldavite. Ain't that the guy from like Harry Farter? Moldavite? But maybe we'll do that. Maybe that's how we'll end off. Maybe we'll do that at the end of Soul Shift. It depends what type of guys we get. We need to get the right types. I don't know what I need. I looked at the file semi-recently. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But that would be good closure for me. We'd like to see closure, right? We like closure. Wouldn't it be nice to see a man achieve closure? Live? John Sneasley. Cringe! No, come on! Go with me! The furthest north. This is a game about compass. Man, achieve completion, come on! This is the kind of shit Cell was saying to Vegeta. You could see a man achieve completion live on stream. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's the other thing. I want to get closure on this so I can send them up to home and send them up to bank or whatever. Vice versa. They're stuck on the DS until then. Do I really want to put them on a cloud service? That shit could crash whenever. I don't trust the cloud. I work in tech. I know better than anybody. That thing is not to be trusted. They could pull the plug any day. But yeah, I don't know. That's the magic and the curse of Pokemon. Even my guys that are in like bank right now, or I don't have home. I have bank. But I have all my, you know, my 3DS guys, my gold and silver guys from the Virtual Console. I have one of my friend's teams that I've been holding on to for him, and I know at this point he probably doesn't want him back. But they're there if you want them, Michael. They're on my bank. You can have them, you just gotta ask. Safekeeping, you see. Fun stuff like that, you know? Good series. Has us by the balls at all times. Tyranitar and Pyro are brand new. Of my ZA guys, what am I using? So I have Feraligatr, Roserain, Esper. I'm gonna give that a because I've used Meowstic, but I've never used an Esper that I refuse to evolve. That's a new one. What else? Aerodactyl, Electros, Altaria, Scrafty, Is there anything new? What did I name? I skipped Gengar, I've used you. Did I say 9? I think that was all of them. Was that all of them? Oh, Delphox. Have I completed a run? No. I've never completed a run with a Delphox. That's the only new one. Every run I've played with a Delphox has either been like a Nuzlocke where it died, or like a dropped run. It's up at the lighthouse, right? Let's see, in our runs right now that we're doing, I've definitely never used a Chimecho. That'll be new. I've definitely used everyone we have in Black 2 at the moment. If you have, there's not really ever a game. I mean, oh, actually, you know what? I think I used one in Platinum once. I might have used one in Platinum.
Here's that ore you wanted.
Oh, thank you! Now maybe my girl will let me hold her hand.
This guy is... We should put him out of his misery. Rag, no one's watching. Just push him.
Here's the money for the material and a little extra for your time.
We'd be doing him a favor. 30K?
Huh? Hold on. This is way too much.
Are you kidding? That's what fluorite costs you on the open market. I only threw in a few coins for your trouble.
It's really that expensive?
Why didn't we just go sell it?
Hey, I learned my lesson last time. From now on, it's nothing but the best for my girl.
The human soul is an unfathomable thing indeed.
You got that right.
Do you think it possible that this man is being deceived by his lover?
Yeah, I do.
Then we shall inform him at once.
Yeah, probably better if we don't.
What's this? Have you finally found someone you are unwilling to aid?
Look, relationships are messy, and sometimes you can't always understand what's going on between a couple.
There is nothing in this world that Grimoire Weiss cannot understand.
Yeah.
That guy's a lost cause. Let's go fuck in the forest of myth. Hey. Finally, something new. Good lord, man. %, baby. Let's go! In celebration? In celebration? Hell yes. Ah, oh, why was... Ah. Kinda pick those up, don't waste them. Kinda, who's like... I think she's walking. She sees us go off on that boar and she's just like, guess I'll walk. Not a care in the world. Harvest that goat meat, girl. Harvest that goat meat, girl. Fuck you. Forest of Myth, Forest of Myth, Forest of Myth. That's this way. What? Amina? Lord Kira? Guess he doesn't come this far. Bort. Here we go. I also forget how to control him. Oh, that was a close one. That was a close one. I forgot how to drift. Surprise came back! He came back home to see me! Yay! It's so easy. She's wonderful. I just want her to be happy.
Beware.
Alright, Mr. Mayor, you look like my neighbor.
Beware. The word.
This is gonna be us.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious word.
This is us.
Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There's a strange new sensation in my mind.
Strange new sensation. Is it like a mini game? Because what is this massive text box?
It is not quizzical.
Oh, is this the gimmick? Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Zebrag and Weiss.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
This is raw. The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. This is something that would happen in a Dragon Quest. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Oh my god. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here.
He said,
Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes.
said the
I
mayor,
think you have.
In other words,
said Zebrag.
caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Zebrag's suspicion, Weiss exploded with rage.
Ridiculous, preposterous, completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Or maybe the devil.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Zebrag had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream.
Said the
A
mayor.
certain conversation, a specific word, something.
This is cool. Zebrag and Weiss racked their brains but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Weiss looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing.
What is he in the Stanley Parable?
Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Zebrag like a contagion. A contagion. We are in the book. We are in the dream. Mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Weiss aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words? What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... oh, what the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Weiss suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Zebrag's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said, those who dream. That's what he said. I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Zebrag. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. If we went back, would it have started once he said that? It did, right? That was the last text box before the big text box appeared. He cast the curse on us. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along. But I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. This is insane. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of grudge it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said. But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream. I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Zabrag nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said Zabrag. Just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The grimoire looked from Zabrag to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in the stream without your knowing of it. But yes, what is it, sister? What happened to your voice? He's reading her a bedtime story. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? Mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my God, he said. You're right. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless who-popped-off engine, said Weiss, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of Zabrag and Weiss. We're all counting on you. As Zabrag slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? Zabrag's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. No. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Zebrag to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow reading. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Zebrag crashed. Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Zebrag leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big, he muttered to himself. This is crazy! What am I doing? The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. The game is literally seafront, the desert, and the village. There's nothing else in the game. It's an illusion. Zebrag slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice, what's going on? Zebrag could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Zebrag's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Strange. That's right, dear sister. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, she's doing the sounds. She's heard the story before. Zebrag began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The insects weren't just calling out. They were asking a question. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Oh man, hold on. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. Love? James? Is it love? I guess 1 with it is incomplete would make that, and 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. Oh, what is it? Oh, the secret to my strength is a secret. How should I know? A seesaw? 1 with a seesaw, 3 is... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Zebrag thinking about this right now and thinking, 1 with it is lacking. Yeah, I mean, Yona needs someone else on that seesaw. 2 with it is ideal. Yeah, it would be good if I was there. 3 with it is dangerous. Oh my god, those babysitters. It's a seesaw. It's a secret. Let's get out of here. How should I know? Something that's ideal with me and my dear sister, but dangerous with 3? A seesaw! That's right, it's a seesaw. Vice's mouth flew open, but before he could say anything, the world suddenly shifted. Reen, reen, wah! Reen, reen, wah! Sick-sicky! Sick-sicky! When Zabrag came to, he was once again surrounded by the sounds of insects. This would be peak if I didn't have to read it out loud. It's pretty fun, but because I have to read it, it's very slow. The cries of the insects were creating words. Words he had heard somewhere before. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Oh no, we were wrong. The answer is a secret. Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him. Vice is always like a nothing escapes Grimoire Vice. Answer the riddle, knave. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Zabrag like a rippling wave, opening a new path. 3 with a secret is dangerous? Yeah, I guess. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Zabrag moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Zabrag after a bit. Vice spun around like he was in a video game to face his companion. Do not mistake the wheel of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Zabrag picked up a small rock the size of a large rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. Oh, wonder! We're not going to see this forest. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Light. Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it. Zabrag grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. This is funny characterization, if nothing else. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. Can you strangle a book? Question of the day, how would you strangle a book? A bird. A bird. No. Oh. A letter. No. Sunlight? Easily. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. Our pug. In all my years, said Vice softly, I've never seen such a sight. Perhaps I've misunderstood the intentions of this place. Slop? No. Hey, look! Look! Cried Zabrag, awaking Vice from his daze. There's a house over there or something. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Zebrag walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, hell yeah, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. Shoma! No, his body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Zebrag, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs at the board to get to it, dude, but end the night with 3. What am I? Zebrag tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Vice, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Zebrag. Well, at least it's an easy one. Everybody's heard this one. I have 4 legs in the morning get to it, dude, but end the night with 3. What am I? Useless! Yes, dear sister, but... a man, a demon,
Maybe the devil.
an angel. This is them. Is the answer a man? Isn't it like, The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. What? Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor! Cried Zebrag. The small man slowly shook his head. I'm not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry, what's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Death Dream. The Death Dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Zebrag watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Zebrag and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. His left hand grasped Zebrag's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and strangled the book easily. By heavens, stop shaking me, fool. We've not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Zebrag withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Death Dream seal, he said. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Zebrag filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the 3 of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Zebrag cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Do not cry for him. Do not cry. Zebrag and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten? Continued Vice. It is words that control the Death Dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio Did somebody say trio? Found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time I've felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. Oh, no shot, it's the time skip. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Oh! Zebrag shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an awed voice. We did it. I'm back. He blinked once, and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to. Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs, as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Zebrag and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure, said Weiss. For now you should return home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Weiss. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. Zebrag and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Weiss, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Zebrag mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle, and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, it's going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before, too. Zebrag tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Who says this one? Who cares? Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. That's the mayor, I think. Yeah, okay. Zebrag gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. What exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
The end. And Kako fell asleep halfway through that.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
That's awesome, Mr. Mayor.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
No, well, I'm not reading them out loud. You can read them. You can audiobook that somewhere else.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
A blocked snack? How? Oh, blocked. Dark Execution? That's raw? That's that...
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, if I was playing this on my own, we're just gonna have to read silently on the next one. I'm not doing that 2 more times. Oh, this one's raw. Oh, it is like Mesmer. Oh, Mesmer's so raw. Why don't we play Elden Ring? Yeah, this place is nice. I like this music. This is going on my vibe playlist after this game. What's that? Twilight Princess? Oh, that's a save point. Is that it for here for now? Nope.
This person must be dreaming too.
Is this the next one?
It would appear that way, yes.
Do I have to do them now? Are these gonna get cut off? We'll speed blitz it. It's fine.
That dream world
Kako's already
freaks me
asleep.
out.
We can just like read it with our eyes.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah.